What's up, YouTube? Oh man, it's been a minute, but I'm back. The topic I wanted to talk about today was resilience. Resilience in tough times. Because life is gonna punch you in the face. That's a guarantee. The question is, what are you gonna do about it? When faced with devastating or life-altering circumstances, a lot of people crumble, they fold under the pressure. The moment life gets uncomfortable, a lot of people look for somebody else to blame. They start saying, life isn't fair, this shit is too hard, I didn't deserve this. While a lot of that is true, in a lot of cases, you gotta know that life doesn't care about what you deserve. It cares about your discipline and it cares about your resilience. Whether or not you can get back up when you fall. And if you can master that, you literally become unstoppable and untouchable. You see, everybody's tough when things are easy. Everybody's confident when they're winning. But the real test of a person, the real test of a man, is what happens when you lose. What happens when the plan doesn't work, when you're broke and you're tired and you're misunderstood and you still have to perform no matter what. Because no matter where you go, that's where you are. No matter where you go, life follows you. You know, you can't escape it, you can't get away from it. So it's in times like that where your character is built. And that's where your self-respect comes from. You can't fake resilience. You either have it or you don't. And if you don't, life will expose all of your weaknesses to you. That's why a lot of people collapse under pressure, because they've built the person that they are on comfort. And the truth is, if you can't handle adversity, you don't deserve success. That means waking up when you're exhausted, finding a way after you've been told no 100 times. That's real resilience, man. Not fucking reading motivational quotes, not therapy talk, not pretending to be positive. No, it's the grit, it's the persistence, it's the suffering, it's the self-control in the midst of absolute chaos. And if you want to grow, you have to learn how to suffer without complaining. You have to stop asking for it to feel good, because the world respects results no matter what. And the truth is, life doesn't get any easier. You just become better at handling it. That's resilience. You get mentally sharper. You stop reacting emotionally to every inconvenience. You stop reacting emotionally to every betrayal or every lost opportunity. You start to learn over time that setbacks aren't necessarily failures or injustices. They're just information. It's feedback. It's life telling you that you've hit a dead end. There's nothing here for you. You need to pivot. You need to figure out another way. You need to end this relationship. You need to move a different way now. You need to give up on this and pursue that, you know? And once we understand that, we can stop fearing failure and we start using it. Every time something doesn't go your way, that is life showing you that you need to level up in that area. You can complain or you can improve. And both of those take energy. It takes a lot of energy to complain and it takes a lot of energy to improve. But only one of those moves you forward. So when things go wrong, that's your moment. That's when you actually find out what you're made of. Most people talk about the greatness that they want for themselves, but the moment that they get punched, they panic, they cry, and they post about it, and they want sympathy. And you know, honestly, like, pain passes. Pain passes. You don't need to let everybody know about your pain or dwell on it, because it's going to pass. You know, if you look back at every problem that you've had, every betrayal that you faced, every hardship, you've survived it. If you're still here, if you're watching this video, you survived all of that. You have a 100% survival rate. You have survived 100% of it. So fuck it. And resilience is built that way. Resilience is built through repetition. Showing up again and again until it's just impossible to stop you. You wanna know why most people don't become great? Is because they think struggle means something is wrong. They think if life is hard, that they're failing. No, that's not how it's supposed to feel. You know the old cliche that, oh, pressure creates diamonds, but a lot of people are running away from the pressure that is necessary to shape them into something greater and more powerful. The difference between the person that you've been and the person that you want to become is about how much discomfort you are willing to endure. So we need to stop acting that the world owes us a soft life. It doesn't. The world only owes us opportunity. And the harder life gets, the bigger those opportunities become, because the tougher you get, the more you can take on, the more bulletproof you become. And most people will never be resilient because they love excuses. They love feeling like the victim. They're addicted to sympathy. It gives them comfort. It justifies their weaknesses. But the moment you stop needing sympathy, you start gaining power. Because power comes from responsibility. I tell myself, everything in my life is my fault, whether it's good or whether it's bad. It's my responsibility. I am in the driver's seat. I am in control. If I let all this shit fall apart, it's my fault. It's my responsibility. But the thing is, now that you are responsible for the conditions in your life, that means that you can change it. And listen, resilience doesn't mean that you'll never get tired. It doesn't mean that you won't have days where you're just exhausted and drained and frustrated or experiencing legitimate injustices. But you still do what needs to be done. Resilience and confidence doesn't come from comfort. It comes from enduring the hard things and realizing that you didn't die. It comes from seeing the proof of what you're made of and what you have handled and what you have overcome. People like that move differently. You'll know when you've built resilience, when your peace and your confidence stops depending on your circumstances. When you can be calm, even when everything is falling apart, that is proof of strength. And that's the essence of a man. If you're born a man, that is your responsibility. That is what your burden is, just resilience and strength. If you can stay centered and grounded under pressure, you can win in any environment. So you've got to train yourself to ignore comfort. Comfort should not be a requirement, ever. And that's what life rewards. Winners don't need the perfect conditions. They win in any condition, in any environment. So yeah, man, tough times are real. Trust me, if anybody knows that, it's me. You will lose people. You will lose jobs. You will make mistakes. But if you can keep your composure and push through, you will win long term. When things get tough, don't hide, don't run from it, don't seek comfort, don't complain about it. Fucking walk through that shit. Stand in the middle of the fucking storm. And when the next storm comes along, you won't even flinch. Fuck it, you'll expect it and you'll be ready for it. And you'll use it to develop even more strength and power. So keep going. The world can't stop someone who's refusing to break. All right, that's the end of this video.